start that while you can still hear the F-16s going overhead. There's beautiful skyline, Alamogordo and White Sands. That's actually the very southern end of the Rocky Mountains over there. And, well, I'm back in the land of enchantment here, the great state of New Mexico, which is extremely beautiful, like always. And I don't know, it's a bit depressing now that it seems like my scientific career is not over, but in such a doldrums that it's unlikely to ever recover. I'm grateful for all the things I have in life, but there's just something about the fact that it feels like all my fault. It makes me sad. And the last place I had an actual job was out here at Sandia National Labs doing the postdoc. And in fact, it was waiting for that postdoc to start when I was quarantining for 2 weeks after moving out here that I started uploading to this channel. I mean, I think I'd uploaded a couple things prior, like random RC airplane videos and I think one little opinion piece, but that's when I actually decided to upload regularly at the behest of my former roommate from back in California. Nice guy. And I've seen YouTube continue to evolve since then, often for the worse. I saw the recent downfall of Omegle, which I've never really used, but I was still sad when I saw what the guy said about how, you know, the internet is becoming like a worse version of TV now. Because for all the complaints about people having short attention spans online, and that is a problem, it's still much better than TV, which caused the opposite problem of people just being hypnotized by content. Oh, there goes the truck. Hypnotized by whatever content was on. And I don't know, those both have their problems. Probably the worst time was when people had remote controls for the TV, but not the internet, because then people would be short attention span flipping channels, but still not making a conscious choice about media consumption. It's just whatever was on. And I've been sad to see all the parts of the internet that seemed like they were reversing the trend one by one get sucked right into it. Probably the worst part being Reddit. We all thought that Reddit was going to save the internet, but turns out it's no better than any of the other platforms, and in some respects ended up being worse because of the way it pulled the rug out. They've always had moderation problems, to be honest. There's a lot of extremists on Reddit, and they've actually done a decent job of getting them off of there, but they've used the infrastructure that was intended for that, rather unsurprisingly, to take down the rest of it. And then with the API shenanigans, I guess the inevitable happened. And now YouTube is doing what it does. I guess we all kind of miss Susan now. I don't know. I'd be lying if I said I never wanted to become more popular on this platform, but I always fundamentally wanted to just express my ideas and hope that people found them interesting, explain things I feel like I have some knowledge of. Maybe I can still do that. I feel like it's hard to strike a balance, though. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Because I like to just talk like this. And I also like to do aviation videos, which is probably where most of the audience comes from. But I also like to do physics videos because that's my actual career. So, I don't know. Maybe the internet's not doomed. I don't think it is, but I guess it's just a simple case of